Hello again, and welcome back. Today we're featuring the Vanquish 340, which is a lowest spec model in the range, which includes a 440, 540 and 540 Pro, which has two coils and the wireless headphones of it, but this is a sort of base model. It's fitted with the V10 10-inch by 7-inch coil. Also done a test on the V8 coil, which is a smaller option, which is 8 inches by 5.5 inches. You'll see the results of the two different coils at the end of this video. When it came out, the Vanquish in 2019, May I believe, I thought it was probably the best value for money metal detector on the market at that time. A lot of people used to dig iron with it all the time. I never had any problem. Perhaps that's just me. So anyway, let's get on with the test and see how it performs. Okay, this is a Vanquish 340. Just switch it on. But it's just going through its motions now, finding the best channel with the least interference. Now we've got 3 levels of discrimination. The one we're on now is rejecting the lower conductive targets and also the iron. And we go on to the ring mode, which is accepting everything that isn't iron, basically, including all the lower conductive targets, all the fine jewelry, etc. And then the third one, the horseshoe, which is picking up all metal. So it'll give a signal for everything, but the iron will be a lower grunt than the other two signals. And we've got the volume, 3 options. That's the highest, so I'll leave it on that. Sensitivity, 3 options and 4 options on that one. So we'll leave it on the top to get the maximum out of it. We might have to drop it back if it's erratic, but we'll see how we go on. First of all, I'll go over some nails so you can hear what's happening with the nails. So it's all coming in minus numbers now, which will do in the field and the lower grunt. Right, we'll start off with very low conductive targets. This is the gold chain, 20 inches long, rolled into a ball, 1 inch deep. So it's coming in at number 1, just mean it's very low conductive. That's where coke normally falls, so most Minelabs do that. But he's picking it up. Gold chain, 5 inches long, 1 inch deep. Same again. Fine silver earring, 1 inch down. No, it doesn't see that. Low conductive cut quarter, 4 inches. Nope, right then. Small Roman bronze at 3 inches. Yeah, it's that easy enough. Pewter button, 4 inches. Pewter button, 6 inches. Get that. Pewter button, 7 inches. Runs out of steam on that. I'll just go over the coat to see what that sounds like. Seems to be giving a minus number, so that's quite handy. Or not getting it at all. It's only 1 inch deep, so it should get that. But that's good news. Next up, we've got a piece of galena, 6 inches. Again, comes into the sort of very low conductive range. Hair rifle pallet, 177, 4 inches. I didn't think it was going to get that. I don't think it's going any further on there. Right, we'll go for the iron cord 2 pence. Very mixed signal. I think it's sort of a iron and a thin layer of copper. Crown bottle top. That's very good because it's rejecting that, so this would be great on the beach. I must say that the discrimination on this is excellent so far. So we've got 2 coins, 8 inches deep, 1 inch apart. It is seeing both of them, but it's seeing the eye conductive one more, so should be there, but it's definitely getting them. Same again, only 3 inches deep. Yep, very good. So we've got a ring pull and 20 pence. See if you can tell the difference. Ring pull first. 20 pence. Nope, both coming in at number 15. Okay, moving onto the low conductive coins. This is 5 pence at 4 inches. 5 inches. 6 inches. 7 inches. 8 inches. 9 inches. 10 inches. It's out of steam on that one, but that's quite impressive. At 5 pence, 4 inches on edge. Five inches on edge. Doesn't get it lengthways. 6 inches on edge. I like going across, but lengthways it gets it for some reason. I have no idea what's happening with the 5 inch one. We'll move on to the 7 inch one then. 7 inches on edge. Lengthways. It about gets it really. Crazy. For such a low priced budget detector, it's very, very good. Right, a quarter, 2 inches. 4 inches. 5 inches. Not quite. Right, eye conductive coins. We'll start a bit higher up the test bed. I don't think I think it's going to get the 6 inch and 7 inch quite easy, so we'll start on the 8 inch. Nice eye tone. 9 inch, when I can find it. 10 inch. If we knock the iron grunt out, it's come through probably a lot clearer without the distraction of it, the iron minerals or whatever in the background. That's just a suggestion. Right then, half penny, 11 inches. Not quite there. What? 2/3 halfpenny on edge at 5 inches. Across it. 6 inches. 7 inches. Just about gets that. Just have a go at the 8 inch one. No. Right, cartwheel penny, 9 inches. 10 inches. Try the 11 inch one. Yeah, I mean you can tell it's deep. Cartwheel penny, 12 inches. $13 inches. No. Cartwheel penny on edge, 7 inches. Actually across, but not down the length. Try the 8 inch one. down my length. No. 9 inch. Length, we're just failing on the length, aren't we? Right, let's have a go over the artifacts. Large musket ball 7 inches. Small bottle 6 inches. 8 inches. Fibula 3 inches. Fibula 5 inches. However, the sort of budget low-end detectors, I don't normally bother going over the deep artifacts because we don't normally get them anyway, so, but this one looks promising. So small bottle 10 inches. Just about. Teaspoon 13 inches. Thimble 12 inches. Large lead weight 14 inches. Fibula 7 inches. So, large musket ball 10 inches. Just to the very edge of its ability. Also on this bottle 15 inches. One thing to notice about this is the actual, even on the deep signals, it actually manages to give you a reading, which is very rare on any detector. Normally the reading runs out at certain depths and you just get the audio. I'm very impressed, as you probably noticed. Right, now the silver coins. Victorian silver threepenny bit 6 inches. Silver sixpence 7 inches. Victorian shilling 8 inches. Edward penny, hammered penny 6 inches. Right, next a 1563 threepenny bit, hammered 8 inches. 1870 silver threepenny bit 8 inches. Just about, but you probably have to get used to the detector or be very confident in it to actually dig that. Oh, it's alright from that way. Right then, 1891 sixpence, 9 inches. Nope, 1845 shilling 10 inches. 1923 florin 12 inches. 1920 half crown 14 inches. Triple nickel crown 1965 13 inches. No. Right, now we've got a low and high conductive coin with a steel staple, rusty staple in the middle, and all three of them are touching at 3 inches. Certainly got more bias towards the eye and the high conductive coin. You can just sometimes hear the low conductive coin in there, but I don't think you'd really be able to say it was 3 targets down the hole unless you concentrated a hell of a lot. Right, onto the iron target. Horseshoe 6 inches. Picking it up quite happily. There's a bit of a grunt in there now and again. Iron bottle 6 inches. So it's definitely rejecting that. Must be quite a bit of iron biased preset on there. I haven't come across a detector yet that's done that, but no doubt a lot of them could be tweaked to do that. But right then, 20 pence at 8 inches, 3 nails touching it on top, also at 8 inches. It's getting a slight grunt on the nails, but it's seeing the target through the nails. 20 pence again at 8 inches, 3 nails 4 inches above it. Gets that all right. 20 pence at 8 inches and 3 nails 1 inch down directly above. Nothing gets that really. Knife blade 2 inches and 2 copper rivets within the blade. There's a slight bleep there, but whether you dig it, you wouldn't dig it really. Large nail 6 inches, 20 pence sitting directly on top. I'd probably dig that. Halfpenny 6 inches, coke 1 inch above. That's a coke. And there's the halfpenny 6 inches. Right, pen knife, copper and iron. Just getting the iron bits over, turn around and we'll get the copper. Horseshoe 2 inches, 20 pence 6 inches directly below. Just getting the horseshoe and discriminating it out. Rolls reversed here, 20 pence 2 inches and the horseshoe is 6 inches below it. It's just about getting it, yeah, but it's just on the edge of a coil. But it's getting it anyway. 6 halfpennies on top of each other in a stack, 11 inches deep. Not seen that at all in any way, shape or form. 100 mixed coins in a pot 20 inches deep. Nothing there. 6 halfpennies in a row on an edge 2 inches deep. See that is iron, as all the detectors do, and then we should quite easily get it the other way. Now, this is a piece of galena lead ore at 6 inches. As expected, giving me a coke signal. Well, overall, the Vanquish 340 did very well there. It's a sort of low-end detector. It's superb, really. There's a lot of these low-end detectors are nowadays. They've certainly come on in leaps and bounds over the last few years. At the moment, I've got about 30 tests on my computer in a file, just for videos of the actual test itself, and then they all need finishing off before I can put them on YouTube. The reason for that is I'm sort of testing them and then selling them straight away, so I haven't got so many detectors lying around, and the longer they're sitting here, the more value they're losing. So as soon as I finish testing now, they go straight on eBay. I put the test on, say, on my computer, and then move on to the next one. They're going very fast on eBay. That's because I'm selling them at the right money. So I'm doing the sort of bottom end type ones at the moment because they're just easier to do and quicker to get up for sale. So keep a lookout on eBay for them if you're interested in a cheap detector. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you soon. Bye now.